The hardest part of real estate isn't buying your dream property. It's getting started. And if you've been waiting for the perfect time, 2025 is it. I'm gonna show you how to land your first or next deal step by step. My name is Andrew Schlag, and I've been investing in real estate now for over a decade. But when I started at 21, I was broke and had no idea how to get a first deal. So through trial and error and trying creative strategies, I finally figured out how to make it happen. In my first year, I bought 12 houses, and the year after that, in 2015, I scaled to 50 houses in 52 weeks. Now I run multiple companies alongside my brother where we buy houses, trailer parks, and land deals and multifamily and other types of assets that always come up with good upside. Now I want to share with you how you can close your first deal in 2025, step by step. So let's get started. Now, picture this. 5 years from now, you own multiple properties, you're generating passive income, you're living the life you've always dreamed of, your freedom life. But to get there, you must first take your first step. The truth is, the real estate market is changing rapidly. New opportunities open up, and 2025 is shaping up to be one of the best years ever to get started. So whether you're working a 9 to 5 or feeling stuck with no idea where to begin like I was when I started, I'm here to guide you through it all. Now, I know what it's like to start from zero. I was broke, 21, clueless, but determined. And if I can do it, so can you. So let's break it down. Start your day like a winner. The first step to getting your first real estate deal, it starts before you even leave the house. It starts with your morning routine. This is something I wish I would have known when I started, but unfortunately, I ran the first 7 years of my business by sheer will and work ethic. Getting up, starting early, going late, and doing hundreds and hundreds of calls. Although it turned out to get me hundreds of deals, I was stressed the heck out, I was overweight, I wasn't moving my body or watching my weight like I needed to or should have. And I wound up not enjoying my life very much. So when you hear me talk about living the balanced life, getting the morning routine, reading books consistently, talking to God every morning, meditation, doing some breathing. I remember the first time my brother said, "You need to breathe." I said, "Screw breathing, I need to work." And so for each of you watching this video, it's gonna be very important that as soon as you can, you start a morning routine. You start your day right. Because if you take control of your day rather than letting it control you, now you can run your business rather than letting it run you. Next is surrounding yourself with the right people. The saying is true, your network is your net worth. When I was starting out, I found local real estate investors and groups in my area. Unfortunately, I didn't have something like I have now. And although the situation was less than ideal, I didn't just sit on the sidelines. I showed up to meetups, bought lunches for people, and soaked up every bit of wisdom I could. You don't have to know everything to get started, but you do need to learn from the people who've been where you want to go. Hanging out with the right people will give you incredible insights and motivations. And who knows, potential private lenders or partners or people you'll be working with for a very long time. Look up the local real estate investing meetup groups in your area. Commit to attending at least one this month. And when you go, ask questions, listen intently, and offer to help where you can. Build those connections because they will pay off. And very importantly, learn the Boss Flow method. Here's where we get into the strategy. One of the best ways to get your first deal in 2025 or grow your portfolio is through the Boss Flow method. Buy on owner finance, sell on lease option. It's part of the $122.9 billion creative finance industry that lets you acquire properties without needing traditional loans or cash or banks. Here's how it works. You find sellers willing to act as the bank. You either take over their debt or agree to pay them monthly, and then after you've bought the house from them, with them acting as your bank, you turn around and sell it on a lease option. This strategy allowed me to buy hundreds of properties without using my credit. And I'm not just talking theory. This is actually how I've built my empire over the years. So I suggest you spend at least an hour a day learning the Boss Flow method. Research owner financing and lease options. If you want to dive deeper into creative financing and the Boss Flow method, we're actually doing a free live training coming up in a few days. Click the link in the description and grab your seat now. So next is taking action with your Midas. Here's the truth. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You can learn all the strategies in the world, but if you're not taking action, you'll never close your first deal. That's where your Midas, your most important daily action steps, are gonna come in. Your Midas could be calling 10 for sale by owner listings, or placing your ads on Craigslist, or putting up some bandit signs. When I was starting, I talked to 50 sellers a week. The more people you reach out to, the closer you'll get to that first deal. In fact, I often ask people, if you knew 25 no's from now was gonna be $1 billion. When would you start looking for no's? Probably now. Saying, let me find a no. I'm gonna get told no as much as I can. Why? Because we know the yes is coming. So whether it's calling one seller or sending 2 emails or posting 3 ads, consistency is going to be the key. Do something every single day. Getting your first real estate deal in 2025 is totally possible. And you can make it likely. You just need to get the right mindset and connections and strategy working for you. So start by committing to a morning routine and finding a supported group of people, learning creative financing strategies like the Boss Flow method and others, and taking daily action. Remember, nothing changes if we don't change, and the first deal is always the hardest. And once you get it, the sky's the limit. So let's make it happen. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to hear about your first or next deal soon.